Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're here early. Uh, we are getting ready to start the initial Dr. Sabrina Show. And I am so excited today. And I'm excited today. And I'm just doing some little testing here with this lighting. This lighting is driving me crazy. I don't know what to do. But anyway, I'm super excited because, of course, today I'm going to have my sister, the one, the only, the gifted, the songbird herself, the living legend, shall I say. And if this lighting doesn't get any better, I am going to scream. It keeps going, it gets dark and it gets light. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But then it just goes on its own. It just lights up on its own. I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. Then it gets dark again. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling. So I am Dr. Sabrina, and I am super excited. I got some comments, so let me go to the comments. Hey, Kaya. Hey, Patrice. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I am stepping out on faith. This is an example of your girl just jumping. You hear Steve Harvey talk about how we just need to jump. We just need to take the leap. And so that's what I'm doing. And that's what I've done. But this lighting is driving me crazy because it keeps going in and out. And I don't know how to fix it. So I already see that that's something that I'm going to have to get some help on. Hey, Sabrina, the other Sabrina. If you're near a window, the phone will. Oh, if I'm near the window, so let me see if I need to turn around so that the window is not right behind me, and if that's better. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay, that's better. Yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. No. Yes, no, maybe. So, uh-oh, we're live, and I'm getting a text from the star herself. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. It says if I'm near the window, the phone will adjust. Yes. So this is better. This is good. Okay, so let's just jump right in. It's better, but it still keeps doing it. I don't know what I'm doing. This is so crazy. Okay, maybe that's better. Maybe it's the light up there. Okay, maybe that's good. No, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. I'm going to try not to be frustrated. I'm just going to keep it rolling and keep it moving. But I want to welcome you here. For those of you who know me, who follow me, who support me, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love and the support. And hey, Staffy, how are you? Oh my goodness, I so love my fam. Um, but it looks like I am going to have 2 minutes. And the text is that she's still on another interview. You know that the Clark sisters are in this amazing space in their life. They've been recording for decades, yes, decades. And they are getting ready to launch. They have a new album out. Jackie has her own personal solo out, and they have a movie that is coming out tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Lifetime. And so, hey, Tamika Gaines. So they are in another interview. So she's not going to be able to start with me at 6 o'clock, which we agreed to. But you have to keep it pushing. You can't let those things get you down or stop you from doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. So, in the light of that, in the light of her not being able to join us right now, I just kind of want to go in and talk about something that I've really been focusing on uh, during this pandemic, during this hour of extreme frustration, this extreme um, uncertainty. We're so sitting in a space of not being certain of what to do, what's going to happen next, how we do this thing. And so I came up with something that I'm doing for groups, for organizations. And I want to share it with you right now because I want all of you who are listening to do them yourself. And so what I created was this thing called Creating Magic During Times of Uncertainty. And so when we start thinking about magic and we think about the term magic, we think about magicians, we think about the sleight of hand, we think about pulling a rabbit out of the hat, we think about something up my sleeve, we think about a crystal ball, we think about sorcery, we think about all those things when we hear the word magic. But when I looked up the word magic and I looked for other words that meant the same thing as magic, one of the words that popped out to me was power. And right now, many of us feel powerless. And when you feel powerless, when you can tap into those spaces and places of power, oh, baby, when you can tap into that, that creates magic. And so everyone knows me, knows that I love acronyms. So I have an acronym for magic, and I'm not going to go deep into it. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about each. The M is to manage your stress. Yes, this can be a high stress time. Hey, Evelyn, this can be a high stress time for you. So you want to manage your stress. You want to know how vulnerable you are to stress. And then you want to know how stress shows up for you and your body and what you can do to calm and de-stress. The A is that you need to have an attitude of gratitude. And with today being Good Friday, oh, all us Christians have something to be thankful for. Oh, yes, today was the cross day. Today was the day that they thought they had him. Today was the day that they said, oh, he's done, he's over. But don't you know today was the day that set us up? Set us up for a savior. Set us up for resurrection. Set us up. So don't you know that you need to get grateful by some of those places and spaces that look like you losing? When it looks like you're not going to make it, when it looks like you are defeated. Oh, it's a setup, baby, because you can't have a comeback until you've been set back. So a setback is a setup for a comeback. And that's what we're experiencing and what we're rejoicing in today. And so when you think about having an attitude of gratitude, what things do you have to be grateful for? I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful right now. And many of us during this pandemic, you're just grateful to breathe. If you're able to take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it go, you blessed. Because there's some people that we know that lost their lives to this pandemic. There's people that we know that right now are sitting in the space of being on a ventilator, being on a respirator, being on a thing that somebody else, some machine is breathing for them, but you're breathing and you're complaining. I'm breathing and I'm thankful. So have an attitude of gratitude. Then after your attitude of gratitude, you need to do something to guard your peace. Guard your peace because when you look at the news all day, when you look at Facebook all day, it can be devastating. It could be alarming. It can be, it's the stuff that's happened to just take your breath away. I have learned today. Hey, thank you, Lori, for watching me on YouTube. Yay! I'm loving that these things are working. I'm going to get this lighting together, though, the next time. But hey, welcome, Lori. Hey, I know. Yes. God is good. So guard your peace. And it's your peace. It's your peace. So guard it. Guard it with your life. Guard your peace. And I'm going to pull up real quickly a scripture that I came across yesterday. Romans 15 and 13. Romans 15 and 13 simply says, let me see if I can go back to the page. Go back to the page. Yes, here we go. Uh, Romans 15 and 13 simply says, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace. That thing right there just resonated in my spirit. Hey, Monica, my sister, how are you? May the God of all hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing. So what you believing in? Because if you believe in him, it should give you a space of comfort. It should give you a space of joy. It should give you a space of peace. So that by the power of the Holy Spirit, it ain't even in your own power. You ain't even got to have the power to do it. In the power of the Holy Spirit, you may abound in hope. You may abound in hope. So, we hear this little song, this little ditty in my spirit right now that says, my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name, on Christ, the solid rock I stand. All of the ground is sinking sand. All of the ground is sinking sand. Woo! Yes, my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest flame, but just wholly lean on Jesus' name. So that right there guards my peace. That right there settles me in a place of hope. Settles me the fact that I could be grieving because I lost my grandmother, y'all. I could be grieving, but still have joy, because joy is a spirit. It is not an emotion. We get that twisted. We think that being joy-filled and joyful is an emotion. It's one of the fruit of the spirit. The fruit of the spirit is one fruit with several parts. And one of the parts of that fruit is joy. That helps me to guard my peace. Hey, my cousin, Jaja, First Lady Jaja. Hey, Mary Sager. Thank you so much for the compliment of my voice. I do sing, but I don't sing a whole lot. But something has gotten in my spirit that I need to be singing more. I'm going to use all the gifts that God gave me. And then my brother is on, Toy Allen, my brother, my pastor, the person that pours into me, the person that speaks a word and covers me. So I celebrate him today. I celebrate his life. I celebrate his ministry. I celebrate his pushing me to do the things that he knows that God has given me to do. And so I'm going to keep on doing. I know that's right. The fruit of the spirit, child. The fruit of the spirit. The fruit of the spirit. That's so good. That's so good right there. You need to know what the fruit of the spirit are. So hold on. I wrote them down the other day because I was talking about them. And I got them stuck on a little corner of a little page of my little pad. Here it go. Here it go. The fruit of the spirit. We're still talking about guarding your peace. And how you guard your peace is to tap into the whole fruit. The first is love. Don't you know you're supposed to love? There's a rap song that says, put 5 on it. You better put some love on it. You better put some love to our higher power. You need to put some love to yourself. Love on yourself. Self-care. Be good to yourself. Then love those around you. And this is the challenging part. We got to love those who don't love us. You got to love still yet your enemy. Oh, I didn't come on here to preach, but I guess I did. So next is joy. Joy is one of the fruit of the spirit. And then peace. Peace. Have you ever been in a space where it's chaos all around you, but you just feel peaceful? That you feel like, I got this? You feel like, yeah, it's taking folk out, but it's not going to take me out. It's hurting other people, but it's not going to hurt me. There is a covering that I have over me that keeps me in peace. I rest under I'm resting under the wing. Ooh, that wing, the angel wing that has me protected. Yes, yes, yes. The other is kindness. And let me say this. You cannot be a Christian and not be kind. Because we're supposed to be representing Christ. So kindness is in order. I ain't never seen so many mean Christians in my life. It's amazing to me. But kindness and then goodness. Have goodness at your core. Have your intent be good. Do the things that you do, not always to benefit you, but when you go into a situation, look at how you can make it better when you get there, how you can make people better because they were in your space. I tell people, this is good. This is good. The word says, He prepares a table for me in the presence of my enemy. Presence means proximity. Proximity means you got to be at my table to even see my table. So that means those enemies are always close. And because I know that they're always close, I also know that they are a part of the equation. I can't have the table blessings, I can't have the spread without the enemies being there. So I can't hate on them. I can't do what they do. I have to do me. I have to do me. So this is the other thing. The scripture goes on to say, and my cup runneth over. And my cup never runs over just for me, y'all, because if it did, it would be a hot mess on my table. It runs over for the folks at my table. So even my enemies are better because they know me. That thing right there make me run. My enemies are better because they know a Dr. Sabrina. And I don't have to hate on them. I don't have to give them what they give me. I have to operate in the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, kindness, goodness, gentleness. Some of us are too harsh. Some of us need to correct people, but we don't know how to correct people because we mean to them. The word tells me it's by loving kindness have I drawn them. How you draw people if you're repelling them? Oh my goodness. How do you draw people if you're repelling them? You're pushing them away. Can't do that. Then the next is self-control. Self-police. I don't need anybody to pump me, prime me, geek me, motivate me. There is a well of that inside of me. I can self-control. I self-police. So I tell people this all the time. You will never see me out in public cussing somebody out. That ain't what I do. That ain't in me. That ain't in me. So I can't do that. So now you may see me out in public and I done made somebody else upset, or I done came up across somebody and they're upset and they cussing. But their cussing is not going to make me cuss. They're going off. It's not going to make me go off. I have to control me. That's self-control. That's part of the fruit of the Spirit. And then endurance, long suffering. Yeah. Sometimes we got to take some stuff with a smile on our face. Long suffering. Yeah, some of us feel like we're long suffering because we're in a house. But don't you know, some people don't even have a house. Some people are homeless, and you complaining because you got to stay home in your own home. You have a roof. You have heat. You have lights. You can watch big TVs in every room you go to, but you complaining because you have a stay-at-home order? No, understand that there's purpose in the pause. God don't put us on pause. What's the purpose? Lock into that. Focus in on that. So it doesn't feel like you're just enduring, staying at home. And then lastly, faithfulness. Faithfulness. Because we have a measure of faith, it overshadows the fear. Because we have places of hope, it will eradicate the fear. There's only two emotions, y'all. Just two. Love and fear. All positive emotions lead back to love, and all negative emotions lead back to fear. What I understand. Thank you so much, Valerie Brown, my cousin all the way over there in Florida. Thank you. Love you. the thing that I love about this is that you can cast out all fear with love. And so I had somebody ask me once, they said, well, Dr. Sabrina, what do you mean? Run around and hug everybody? No, I definitely don't mean that. We're physically distancing right now. I can't hug nobody, but I still can love. And the first thing, hey, Kelly, hey, my cousin Rodney, oh, you're gonna make me cry. I can't physically love on you, but I can socially love on you. I can call you and tell you I love you. I can love on me. I can start my day with loving me, because when I pour love into me, that means love is going to be drawn to me. It's going to be coming to me. It's going to be coming to me. It's going to be looking for me. I say love is always looking for me. When you loving on you, then love will look for you. So the very thing that we need in this hour is more love. Oh, we need some more love, y'all. We need some more love. We need some more love. We need some more love. I'm trying to see if I'm going to get my sister. She was on another interview. They're backing up on her because she's been doing them back to back to back to back. You know, this whole Clark sister thing is so important. So I'm still going back to my MAGIC acronym. Manage your stress. Have an attitude of gratitude. Guard your peace. And then the I. Identify the things that bring you joy. Identify things that bring you joy. And after you identify them, could you please do so? And I say this, that we navigate the world through our senses, through our 5 senses. So, hey, Dana. We navigate the world through our 5 senses. So when we're looking at, when you're looking at the things that bring you joy, spend some time looking at the things that bring you joy in each of your 5 senses. What things do you like to look at? What things are beautiful to you? Whether that's art, whether it's a good movie. What things do you like to listen to? Music. I am and people know this who know me. I love Frank Sinatra. Oh, Blue Eyes. Oh my goodness. I love him. I have those blue eyes just blowing up in my house because I love his music. And that thing brings me joy. Just to hear, fly me to the moon. I love that song. I love Oh Blue Eyes. And then after I attack what I'm listening to, what I see, what am I smelling? Smell brings you joy as well. Think about the scents you like, whether it's the perfume you like, or if you want to get close to your mate and you know you like a particular scent on them. Get that scent out. Get to spraying it. If they're not in the home, if they're at work and you just want to feel closer to them. I'm just saying. Maybe it's getting a diffuser and getting different scents like rosemary and lavender. Those things calm the emotions. So really pay attention to your senses and maybe go outside and cut some flowers and bring fresh flowers in your house. That changes the scent in your house. And then your taste buds. Yes, we know we like to eat. And you don't have to eat everything, but do things and have things that you like, that bring you joy. And then this last one may be difficult for those of us who are quarantined or having doing our home stay by ourselves, because I'm by myself in my home. But I've understood that touch is just a sensation. And so now I lock into sensations that I like. So I take a hot shower. That's a sensation that brings me joy. Maybe I'll soak and have me a Calgon moment and soak in a tub. Or I have something someone bought me. It's a long tube and it has sand in it. It's mentholated sand. And so I can I can put it in the microwave and warm it up and then put it around my neck. And oh my goodness, it helps with, feeling a massage, even though I don't have anybody here to massage me. I can have that moment. I have some massagers that I can massage my neck. But this last one, oh, this tip is good because I love this. Sharon, my modern day Hidden figure. Hi, my sister. Oh my God. I got NASA on the line. I'm just saying. I am so blessed with the people that I know. The last thing that I do for my senses, because I am home alone, I will take my favorite blanket and I will go and throw it in the dryer. And then I'll put on my movie and I might get some popcorn or something. And then I get that warm blanket and wrap up in the warm blanket. It's a moment for me. I'm just saying. And so that's really good. And so you have to look in and lock into those senses. Let me quickly go. One of the main things to check yourself, be quiet and hear what thus saith the Lord. And the other part of the pause is to see what is going on around us, look at the world, and to be obedient, get in divine order, and love, as you say, ourselves, family, and friends. Yes, yes, yes. That is true. So that was from Sabrina McCaskill. She says one of the words of this hour is to be obedient. One of the things that's keeping the virus spreading and spreading so quickly is because people don't take it seriously. They're going out doing whatever they want to do, and we're supposed to be at home. Yes, one of my favorite things to do is eating. Sharon, you crazy? Hey, Sharon. Hey, Linda Gardner. How are you? So, the M is manage your stress. The A is to have an attitude of gratitude. The G is to guard your peace. The I is to identify things that bring you joy and then do them. And then the C. The C is to create your own personal circle of support. And let me say this about your circle of support, because you're creating it, you decide who's in it. And just because someone has the same bloodline as you, don't mean they have to be in your inner circle. Some people can't handle your vision. Some people can't handle your dreams. Some people can't handle your frustration. Some people can't handle your joy. Some people can't handle the things that make you you. And that's cool. But you surround yourself in that inner circle, that support circle, with people who are positive, people who will challenge you, because it's not just people who will stroke your ego and celebrate everything that you're doing. You want them to celebrate you, but you also want them to challenge you. You also want them to be able to coach you and give you feedback, to tell you when you're not doing it right, how to get it better, how to do it different. That is so important. And so it is critical that we create magic during this time, that we have the power to create magic during this time. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes, child. Those other friends will drain your energy. Be careful who you share your dreams and visions with. My good girlfriend, the great Dr. Carla Mitchell, says that her grandmother shared with her that there's two types of people: giraffes and turtles. Giraffes and turtles. If you're a giraffe, you can't talk to a turtle. A turtle can't even see what you can see. Look at that long neck that the giraffe can see far. That's what visioning is. Can see far. The turtle is slower walking around, and then they go back in their shell. That's not who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the naysayers. I'm not talking to the people that have a dream, but they talk themselves out of it. I'm talking to the people that when the opportunity opens up, you get to run in through the door. And you may not have ever done it before. You may not, like this whole platform, all of this is new for me. For me to be doing it all myself, new for me. What I do know is the next time I come on and do this, my brother TCL is going to be helping me, because I need to get some help. He gonna be producing my show. I'm just saying, because I need to learn it. I need to understand it. So if in a clinch I can do it, I can. But I had to take the leap. I just had to jump out and do it. And it's not perfect. There's some things, the lighting keeps going in and out. But somebody who heard what I had to say today, it helped them. Don't you realize that it's something in you that's the missing puzzle piece for somebody else's puzzle? They can't get whole because you won't do what God gave you to do. So whether that's coming up with a new song, you're a writer, you're a singer, you're an actress, you're a model, you have a business to open, you have something that you want to make, you have property you want to buy. You have to get busy doing you. Because ain't nobody else do you but you. Don't you know, I hear this affirmation all the time that says, there are things that I am uniquely crafted to do like no other. Now, it doesn't mean that other people can't do it. They just don't do it like me. And so I can't compare myself to other people because then that limits the uniqueness that God has made me. Do you know that God is so awesome that everybody's fingerprint is different? Everybody's fingerprint is different. Everybody's. The retina in your eye, it's the retina in your eye. Every retina in our eyes are different. Every single person. When I saw that, I was like, the strands of our DNA different. There's some things that are alike, but the thing that makes me uniquely me is just me. Even if I were an identical twin, there's still some uniquenesses to those things. And so if I serve a God and I know that God created all this diversity, all this uniqueness, I have to be uniquely me. I love my hair. I love my skin color. I love Sabrina, but I also love the fact that my cousin Jaja is lighter than I am. She's a different hue. I love her color. I love her hair. I love how she wears her hair. I love Linda. Linda has a short cropped rocket hairstyle. Love her hair. So I love that people are doing them and I can celebrate them and not tear myself down in the process. So it looks like my sister is not going to be able to come on right now. So when we're able to reschedule, I will come back on and reschedule this. But I do have this little, I came up with this little, where is it? Oh, a banner. Let's see. I had a banner. So let me see if I can show my banner. There it goes. There's my banner. Oh, I am so excited that I know how to do something. This is so cool. But the banner just simply reads that the Clark Sisters movie is coming out tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. The Clark Sisters biopic at 8 p.m. on Lifetime. I want everybody to go and support my sisters. Go and support my sisters. And then lastly, what I want to show, I'm going to see if I can show it. I don't know. I'm trying to learn this system, y'all. Help the girl. I don't know if I can do that. Can't do that. Let's see. Another banner. I have another banner. Let's see if I can show it. Okay, yes. Look at that. Okay, so I do have coaching sessions available. Life Strategies Coaching with Dr. Sabrina, and they're available to you virtually. So you don't have to come to the office. You don't have to leave your home. We can do the coaching virtually. You can contact me on my website, sabrinajackson.com, or you can just call me. The number is 313-757-6111, 313-757-6111. And when I say life strategies, I mean anything, any part of your life, whether it's what you want to start a business, you want to do a nonprofit, you need help with your mate, you want help with some personal things that you may be going through. We will come up with a plan of action for you so that you can live your best life. And so before I go, I just want to play a little bit of my sisters. Let me find it. Yes. My sister, Jackie Clark Chisholm, does have a new song out with none other than Mary J. Blige. Let me see if I can put that on. It's gonna start in a minute. Here we go. Feel so good. Make you feel good. Make you feel good. Get up, jump up all over the nation. It's a party, it's a celebration. You can't think of a reason to celebrate. So just think about the fact that you woke up today. You woke up today. Everybody going down the world, take a minute and just let it go. Doesn't matter if you're down all night and don't hold back, go ahead and let it go. It's okay if you wanna dance, throw your hands up, wait for a moment to be awesome. I can't understand, just scream and shout. Go ahead and let it all out. It will make you feel good. It will make you feel good, good. So make you feel good. It will make you feel good, good. Count your blessings and not your problems. Mary J. Blige. Won't help you stop them, but you can't think of a reason to celebrate. Just think about the fact that you woke up today, yeah. Everybody all around the world, take a minute and just let it go. Let it go. Doesn't matter if you don't hold back, go ahead and let it go. It's okay if you wanna throw your hands up. Wait for a moment to be awesome. I can't understand. Just scream and shout. Go ahead and let it all out. It'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel good, good. Make you feel good, good. It'll make you feel good, good. Hey. Feel so good. Do you feel good? Feel so good. Feel so good. Make you feel good. Makes you feel good. Make you feel good, good. It'll make you feel good, good. Make you feel so good. So I just wanted to play her new song. Please go and download it and support my sister, Jackie Clark Chisholm, who is the eldest of the legendary Clark sisters. Hey, Miss Jordan. I am so excited that so many of you came on to hang out with me today. I am going to reschedule my sister. She was on another interview and the interview ran over and she's got to go into another one. They are preparing, they're doing stuff with Extra and Access and, all the national outlets. But that's my sister. And we will be doing a podcast together, just her and I. And so we just got to come up with a name for it. So I need some suggestions. If you have suggestions, give me suggestions on what the podcast could be called, because I don't know. But we're going to be doing something together. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. And have that be it's got to be with both of us. Let's see. Nice dance song. Yeah, that is a nice Get Your Praise On song. I love it. Hey, Sharon, I miss you, girl. I'm gonna call you so we can catch up. So yeah, we need a name for the podcast. Let me see what else I got going on. Let me do a few little commercials now. I do have the coaching sessions, Life Strategies with Dr. Sabrina. They're very reasonable. I'm not trying to kill people with the fee. And what else am I doing? Staying home. Let me shout out my number one stunner, which is my son, Marcel Smith. He is, the grown man, so I can't talk about his business. He always said, don't talk about my business. So I'm just sending him love today because, I love that one. Love, love, love him. And so I am going to jump off. It has been, let's see, how much time have I been on? I've been on for 40 minutes. Wow. And if you have questions, oh no, I do have one more commercial. Oh my God, this is huge. So there is a magazine that is a digital magazine called Beautiful Machine Magazine. Beautiful Machine Magazine. Go to the website, look it up. It comes out monthly. And it's very interactive with the social media platforms. So yours true, Dr. Sabrina, starting today, April the 10th, will have an advice column in Beautiful Machine Magazine. And it's called Dr. Sabrina Says. So you can write your questions, your scenarios, your issues for feedback. And so not only can you write in and try to get your questions answered, but whatever question I choose for that month, for that issue that we write about, when you read it, you can weigh in with your particular viewpoint. I'll have a little quiz there, like, do you think that this means this, yes or no? And if no, why? If yes, why? So you'll be able to really engage with me in this platform. And that when I give my answer, when I say something, I'm going to do it through a video. I'm going to give my feedback through a little short video, what my answer is. So go over to Beautiful Machine Magazine, and it launched today. So I'm excited about it. And let me say this, because you all know when I did the radio show, I did some sizzling talk. So I talk adults. So some of the things I talk about are adult. They're relationships related. So this first one was a relationship question. So if the questions come, I'm going to answer it. Because, some people call me the Black Dr. Ruth. So, I can talk about it. Let's see. Time flies when you're having fun. My cousin Evie, love her, love her, love her. Brandy Taylor is a phenomenal makeup artist, and she has her own blog that she does, a video blog, and she's doing amazing things with the business side of beauty. That's the business side of beauty guru right there, Brandy Taylor. She has an event that she does every year. So I just know some fascinating people. Renee Wallace is one of my sisters from another mister. Renee is a coach's coach. She works with visionary leaders. So if you have a vision and you're a leader and you are stuck on how to implement, how to execute, Renee Wallace is the person that you want to contact her. ReneeWallace.com is her website. And she's just a doer. We call her the chief doer. Because when I say she can take your stuff that you thought you had all put together and create something, and you go, how do you take my stuff and make it better? That's what a Renee Wallace will do for you. And then it says, please share your praise dance playlist. Oh, okay. I do have a praise dance. I think I will do that. Give you a praise dance playlist. That is good. I will do that. So when I come on next week, I am going to come on next week. I might even come on tomorrow after the show, after the Clark Sisters show, so we can kind of talk about it. Renee at doersconsulting.com. If you're looking for Renee Wallace, you can email her at Renee at doersconsulting.com. Doersconsulting.com, because she's just a chief doer. And then Magic is beautiful. Thank you so much, Valerie. I love my people. So I am going to go. It's been real. I really don't want to go. I'm loving it here. I love this platform. Don't you know that God will sit you down to set you up for a bigger blessing? Sit you down to set you up for a bigger blessing. Sit you down to set you up for a bigger blessing. And I know that's what he's doing for me. I want to just send a shout out of love to the entire Church of God in Christ community, because we have lost a general. We have lost a father. We have lost Bishop P.A. Brooks, the first assistant to the prelate of the Church of God in Christ. And I have been so blessed to have worked with him, to have learned from him, to him pouring into my life, for him really supporting and being excited about Essential Colors. He was one of the first pastors that brought me in, and he brought me in. I thought he was going to bring me in to just do his leadership. No, he brought me in to do bishops and pastors. He was like, little girl, you. And then he brought me in and he would sit with me and talk with me and share with me. And the thing that I remember most about Bishop Brooks, besides the fact that he was just a brilliant mind, he was doing videos and stuff long before it was popular. He was a brilliant mind, and he was always, even though he was a seasoned citizen, he's always youthful in his approach. Even though he had wisdom, he knew how to deliver it. He was very active, so he kept working out. And I remember him talking about people that had a sedentary lifestyle. And he was showing me pictures of different people we knew. And he pointed at them and said, sedentary, don't do nothing, don't move. Look at him. Sedentary, don't do nothing, don't move. Then he pointed at himself. He said, I'll be moving. So he was talking about how fit he was. He was lean. He ate good. He moved his body. He always challenged his mind. He was reading. He is an example of what we're supposed to be doing in this honor and this time. And he was a world traveler. He was cultured. He loved his wife. He loved his children. He loved his church family. He loved the ministry, but he loved folks outside of the Church of God in Christ. He would partner with and do business with, and oh my goodness, what a legacy he has left for his children's faith. Faith Brooks, I send you my love. And then that son of his, Phillips Brooks, I send him my love. I just want to love on that family because I know what it's like to lose a daddy. So, sending love out that way. Sending love to all of you. Enjoy this Good Friday. Make a list of the things that you're thankful for. And we will be back again with the Dr. Sabrina Show. Take care.